Hey guys, give me just a second here and we will get going. Hey James, say Morgan. You guys must get those notifications like really quick because you're always on here like the first ones like super fast. Kyle, Ash, how are you guys? So, how's y'all's week been? Mine has been yeah, had an interesting week. Hey MTF, hey beautiful. Wow, there's a lot of you guys on. Hey Sandrita. All right. So, hey Ari. I got to catch the last part of your live stream this morning, Ash. Sorry, I kind of overslept. I meant to be there for more of it, but I was kind of just not feeling it today. If you know what I mean. So yeah, a lot has happened as of late. Hey Valerie, um, I got my driver's license. Um, so that was pretty cool. I went down to the DMV and I had my court order and everything for my name and gender change. And so I got that all fixed and squared away, and my driver's license now says female, and it has my name Madison on it, which is pretty awesome. That was really exciting, except for the picture. I really don't like the picture. The picture's pretty terrible, but that puts me in the same club as everyone else who hates their driver's license picture. So I suppose that is fair. Hi, Christina. But yeah, so I got that fixed. So at least like if I go to a bar and try and have a drink, I won't get turned away because they think it's my brother's ID, or if I get pulled over or something, then at least I will not have any like those awkward moments where I have to basically just out myself in front of everybody, which is always just terrible. But I still have a lot left to get switched over. I still do like my passport, credit cards, bank accounts. I still haven't done Social Security or notified the IRS yet, so I got to do all those. But my driver's license was kind of the first step. Thanks, Val. Oh wow, Sandria, that is really early coming up on you. Hi, Christina. So yeah, I got the driver's license fixed. Right after, so like Wednesday before last, I got the legal name change and gender change, had my court date, and then this past week I did the driver's license switch over on Wednesday, and then I finished coming out this week too. I put it on Facebook on Friday, and I changed over my profile picture, changed my name, and updated my gender on Facebook as well. And if you guys saw my last video, you'll know that it was kind of a mixed bag. I'm not really sure how to feel about it. Honestly, I kind of been, I don't know, kind of upset by it. What can you do? I haven't really done anything this weekend. I pretty much just laid around and felt sorry for myself the whole weekend. Just kind of been in a mood. I'm sure you guys realize that from my past couple videos. But I guess to make a long story short with the Facebook thing, if you guys didn't see the video I put out yesterday, is I put a post on there and I kind of explained to everybody who I really was and what I was feeling, and pretty much poured my heart out, and had a really good response from a lot of my friends. It was pretty surprising, I guess, that a lot of the people a lot of people I haven't talked to in several years, they were very supportive and had a lot of really nice things to say. So I was very happy about that. But not a single member from my family acknowledged it or said anything about it. A firebox, excuse me. Acknowledged it or said anything, and they haven't talked to my mom since Thursday. We usually talk every day. I think she's kind of mad at me. I told her I was going to post it on Friday. On Thursday, I told her I was going to post it, and she asked me not to because she didn't want, I guess, other people finding out. Like if I bumped into somebody, that wasn't going to make a difference or something, I suppose. I think what it comes down to is that they can tolerate it and put up with who I am if it's like a private matter. But as soon as they have to be associated with me, I think that they're ashamed of me. And I think that's the reason why they didn't acknowledge anything or anything like that. It just seems like, I don't know, if your child like pours their heart out on Facebook and like puts their like deepest, biggest secret on there, that you would at least push the like button or leave a comment that says I love you or something like that. But they didn't. So that's kind of where I stand with my family. I really thought things were getting better over the past several weeks and months, but the past like week or so, it all pretty much just went to shit on me. And I don't know. I guess that's the way it is. Who knows? But that's kind of what I've been dealing with the past week, and I'm sure you guys may have picked that up from the tone of some of my videos. So I apologize for that, and hopefully I'll be perkier starting tomorrow. I haven't felt like wearing makeup or anything the past few days. I look like crap. I know, because I'm not wearing any makeup. And this yellowy light that I have right now is not doing it any justice either. So yeah, but it is what it is. I want to make a point to come on and talk to you guys for a little while. So I'm here despite the no makeup, but I did get my nails redone. They're ombre. I think they're awesome. I went Friday with my friend Rachel after work, and it was a nice way to kind of get my mind off of the whole Facebook debacle and what was going on with me personally. I look tired, Kyle. I am tired. I've pretty much just been like sleeping all weekend. I took like a 4-hour nap this afternoon. So I'm probably gonna be wide awake when it comes time to go to bed, and that's okay, because I don't know, I'll just like watch YouTube videos or something. I disagree, Valerie. I do not look beautiful without makeup. I think I look tired and like crap. Sorry, I'm like losing my voice. So it's Coke time. Not sponsored by Coke. If they'd like to sponsor me, that'd be awesome. They could just pay me in free Coke. But yeah, so that's pretty much been my big week and what I have done. I've kind of um, just like been plowing through some of these like big milestones here in the past couple weeks, just like knocking them out like crazy. And it's, I don't know, it just seems like it's moving really fast, which I'm not upset about. So. Oh, really? Ash, I must have missed that part. I have to go back and rewatch it. I only caught the last like, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or so, I think. I'd set an alarm to wake up. I actually woke up really early yesterday, and I was really excited because I was up in time for Ash's live stream, and I realized I was on the wrong date, that it was today and not yesterday, and then I overslept this morning. So do your live streams at night, Ash, where I can watch them. Just kidding, you don't have to. Well, y'all are just kind. I think y'all are just complimenting me because I've been like in a mood lately. So you're like, yeah, you look beautiful without makeup, and it's totally fine. And meanwhile, on your side, you probably like my face covered up, like a sticker over my face, so you don't have to look at it. So that's the thing. I notice, like, yeah, when I don't wear like a lot of eye makeup, it makes me look really tired. I don't know. Yeah, The trans YouTube mom. Um, I'm not sure what that means, Ash, but thank you, I think. Um, I don't know that I feel like I've made progress, but I don't feel like I've made like just tons of progress. Like as far as like appearance wise, um, I feel like I've made a lot of progress in the fact that I've been like knocking out these milestones and like these big moments, just like one after the other as of lately. Getting like all the legal stuff fixed, and moving forward despite what my family and stuff are saying. I also lost 22, friends on Facebook, and when I went back through and tried to figure out who they were, I couldn't actually figure out who they were. So I guess it's not a big deal. I'm not really upset about that one. I've been meaning to like go through my Facebook and like eliminate a bunch of people anyways. So they just made my job 22 people easier. Oh, you have to work at night. What do you do, Ash? Where do you work? Boys with moves. Um, I don't know. Cool, I guess. Whatever floats your boat, I suppose, Joe. Well, now that makes me feel even worse, Christina, because I spend so much time on my makeup and I try so hard, and you're like, yeah, I can't even tell you weren't wearing it. So that makes me feel like crap. Just kidding. Oh, thanks, Firebox. Um, I'm just tired of being. I'm tired of like not doing the things that I want to because of other people's problems. And I kind of realized that the past few weeks. So that's kind of why I've just been plowing ahead, and did the legal stuff and then put it on Facebook and all that good stuff like that. Despite my family's horror. You're a waiter. I've never been a waiter, but it looks and appears to be difficult. I don't envy you. My first job, I worked in a movie theater. I actually turned that into a career for about 10 years. I'm just messing with you, Christina. It's really weird, Valerie, with the whole makeup thing. I feel like maybe 2 or 3 months ago, like if I didn't wear makeup, that I looked better than I do right now. Not wearing makeup, and I think maybe it's because I've worn so much makeup that like my face hasn't gotten a lot of sun and stuff lately, and it's like kind of like ruined my complexion a little bit. So I feel like I look worse without makeup now than I used to. What is this hair doing? Yeah, I always tip really well too because I know those people work really really hard. What kind of restaurant is it? Is it like a really fancy one, Ash, or is it like an Olive Garden, or like what kind of restaurant is it? But yeah, I do appreciate all of y'all's kind words. And over the past week, it's like I said, it's been no secret that I've really been struggling with my family and things like that. So the comments and things like that you guys have left for me, they really cheer me up and make me smile, and it makes me feel loved and special in a time where I haven't been feeling very loved or special. So I really do appreciate that from you guys. It really does mean so much to me. Ooh, a snazzy one. Do you like wearing ties, Ash? I always hated wearing ties. I used to have to wear a tie every day for work, and that's been like the biggest. That's been like the greatest thing about transitioning is I no longer have to wear a tie. Yeah, I really enjoy. I feel like girls always complain about having to wear bras, and I actually really like wearing bras, and they feel comfortable to me. And so I always felt like a tie before was. I always felt the same way about it that girls did about their bras. I couldn't fit in suits very well either, Ash. I'm very tall and skinny. It's very tough to find pants that fit correctly. Oh, what's a typical tip in Germany, Morgan? Here in the U.S., I think it's like 15 or 20%. I usually just give like 20%. No, I haven't yet, Joe. I'm just indecisive. The thing about new hair is that they are so expensive, and I'm kind of afraid to buy a new one because I don't know, they're just expensive, and I don't want to spend like $200 on hair and then have it not look or fit right. So I'll get there though. I'll get there. Yeah, they won't do laser either, Ari, if you've like gotten too much sun or something. Speaking of laser, I am due for. I don't know what is going on with this hair, you guys. I didn't even really fix it today. I am due for another laser session tomorrow. I've got a date with the laser at 10 o'clock. That should be exciting. Got to do a few touch-up spots on my face and then hit my belly again. Yeah, ties are the bras of menswear. I'll wear one around the house a lot of times, a bra, not a tie. I don't know. I just find bras to be comfortable. Maybe I just haven't gotten to that part of my journey where I hate them and loathe them yet. But for me, they're pretty comfortable. And it's not like even necessary for me to wear a bra at this point. 'Cause I'm only like an A, and they're since they're new boobs, they're pretty perky. So I don't even really have to wear a bra. I just choose to because I like it. But after my surgery and stuff, then hopefully I'll be big enough to where I have to wear a bra. Here's hoping. I want to be bigger so bad. Can't wait to get that fixed. It's gonna be a while though. You guys hear that in the background? That's Sophie snorting. She's like standing at the back door, just like snorting at birds or something over there. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it sounds intense. Yeah, I think so too, Ash. And like you did a video a while back about shaving and how you like to shave, even though you don't have any facial hair yet. And I always hated like shaving my face, and I'm so happy that I'm finally like almost rid of this awful facial hair. If I could donate some to you, Ash, I would. But it's I always hated that, but I don't mind doing things like shaving my legs. And girls always seem to hate that. Maybe I just haven't been doing it long enough to the hatred hasn't sunk in yet, but I don't know. What, Firebox? You're making wigs out of your own hair? Did I read that right? I'm growing out my hair. My hair's getting fairly long. Like it's almost long enough to where I could like pull it back and like tie like a really, really tiny ponytail. Just not quite there yet. So I don't know. One of these days I'll just do a video without warning and I won't have fake hair. I'll just have my real hair and I'll actually show you guys what that looks like. Extra storage for sure. Yeah, bras are so handy. You could like stick things in them all the time. It's great. It kind of makes up for not having pockets on the rest of my clothes, which I do miss. Pockets are probably my biggest regret of transitioning. You would take it. Do you have any facial hair coming in? Sorry, I'm really curious, Ash, because I've never known anyone who transitioned female to male, and so I don't know exactly like what your timeline is like for when you expect changes to happen. But I've noticed there is a big difference in your voice already, and you got a sexy voice. It sounds good. Sorry, I hope I'm not embarrassing you. Sorry, guys. I just think very, very highly of Ash, in case y'all haven't already figured that out. And by the way, congrats on the hitting the 250 mark, Ash. That is really awesome. It just seems so slow in the beginning, but I promise they will grow. Your channel will grow so much faster. Yes, stubble. That's so awesome. Do you like? So would you like? when you start growing facial hair and it starts getting thicker, Ash, is it something that you plan on just like shaving, or do you want to like actually like grow like a goatee or something? For like the longest time, like when I was still presenting as male, I always kept like this little like triangle patch like right under my lip, and that was kind of my thing. Can't handle the love. Sorry, but it's the truth. I really do think very highly of Ash. I think most of the trans YouTubers are people like me, that they are male to female, and there's not enough information about the female to male side. And I think that the very like quirky, corny way that you present things is really funny and very entertaining. And I think that it has a lot of value to people. That you're just a likable person. Like, how can anyone watch your videos and not like you? I did have a soul patch, Macy. It was like right there. Sorry, I'll quit being nice. God, I freaking hate Ash. Y'all met that hooker? Jeez, she's just annoying. Like, she just can't even take a compliment. I can't stand her. Just kidding. That's cool. I think like that rugged 5 o'clock shadow does look good on people though. I don't even know who Frank Zappa is, Catherine. So I have no opinion on that one way or the other, I suppose. Did you finish snorting at the whatever that was in the backyard, baby? Sorry, I got Miss Sophie here wanting some belly rubs. But yeah, so I said I plowed through a lot of milestones this week. You know, I'll actually, if you guys want, so I'll read like some of the comments that people. What was that? I'll read you guys some of the comments that people left me on Facebook. Actually, I'll read you what I posted on Facebook, and then I'll kind of go from there, just in case maybe you're curious, since I know none of you are on my Facebook, and I would like to. I'll read it for you guys. Okay, so it's kind of a long post, and I said, friends and family. Exactly 1 year ago today, I told my best friend a secret that I'd been keeping my entire life. So today on the anniversary, it's time for me to share it with all of you. While some of you already know what I'm about to say, most do not. I'm writing this with an open heart in hopes that you'll understand. This has taken some time and self-courage to be able to write what you're about to read, and I can't count the number of times I've rewritten this message. It's a bittersweet moment because now I have no secrets left. With no secrets, there is nothing to hide behind. My greatest fear has always been that if I ever arrived at this moment and my closest friends and family didn't like it, then I'd have nothing else to hide behind. My whole life I've struggled with my identity and who I'm supposed to be in this life. I felt that my heart and brain don't quite match up with the body I was given. It's because of this that I am transgender. I've made the decision to transition from male to female in order to align my body with how I feel, how I've always felt. I can't imagine looking back on a life of regret knowing that I never took the chance to show the world who I really am. Please know this is not a joke, and I assure you it's the truth. It's my truth. I've been on hormones for almost a year, and I've been living my life as a woman for the past several months. I feel it's important for me to share this with you all. There will no doubt be some big changes in the near and distant future, and I embrace them all. I'm changing my name to Madison Kate, and I put my last name. It would mean the world to me for you to use that name as well as female pronouns. I understand this topic is controversial and many have their own opinions about it, but I also understand that very few actually know someone who is trans. Now you do. You know me. I'm the same person I've always been, except now I'll be able to express that more freely. I think understanding is the key to acceptance, so I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Feel free to message me. I love you all. Madison. So that's what I wrote and how I came out on Facebook. Let's see here. It is nice not to have to hide anymore and wonder about, like, do like that, self-check before you leave the house, like, crap, does this person know already, and that sort of thing, like before you go out in public. Thank you, Ash. All the comments I got were very nice. Like I said, no family. It was all from friends. I'll just read a couple of them. I'm so happy for you. I've always said to do what makes you happy. Somebody said, I love you. Wish you nothing but happiness. You're so strong. Here's to Maddie. Madison, what wonderful news. Thank you for sharing. I'm so happy for you. So proud of you and your bravery. Show the world who's boss girl. So proud of you for having the courage to do this. We love you. So happy for you, Maddie K. Love you. You know I have your back. You've always been onto your heart. And a lot of people left like heart and emojis and stuff like that. That's pretty much the summary of what I did. I posted that Friday afternoon, like at 1:30. And then later that evening, like at 6 or 7, I posted and updated my profile picture. And then on Saturday, so yesterday, I went ahead and changed my name and my gender on there. Facebook is done. Like I said, it feels nice. Coming out has been such a burden, and it's been an awful process. I don't know if you felt the same, Ash, or even if you're fully out yet, but it's always been excuse me, a process and a burden, and struggling with it, and I thought it would never end, and it's so nice to finally reach the end of that journey. And I'm not sad that part of my my transition is over. The coming out part, like I said, it took me exactly a year, and that's the reason I wanted to do it on Friday, because it was the last day of the year that I started that. So I did it. I've just been doing a lot of things lately that I never thought I would have the courage to do. And I think a lot of that's due to the fact that I kind of just quit caring, and I just like held my breath and did it. You know, we'll deal with the aftermath when it happens. Everywhere I've come out to, Craig, I always made it a point to tell people that I was happy to answer questions when I came out at work. Pretty much anywhere, I always made it a point that you can ask me just about anything and I'll answer it. If you want to ask me what's between my legs, I'll answer that, even though it's still highly inappropriate. But I understand some people are just curious, and some people just don't have like the suaveness to be able to get their, you know, to ask politely, or maybe they don't know they're being offensive. So I answer whatever people want to know. It's fine. I figure since I put pictures of my boobs on YouTube that my life's pretty much an open book from that point. That's so sad, Catherine. Thanks, Firebox. I said I don't know that I'm. You know, so many people have said something like that, Firebox, and I don't feel that I am, you know, an inspiration to anybody. Um, you know, if that's the message that's coming across, then I'm very humbled and flattered by that. All I could have ever asked for. Advice for someone who's at the beginning, Macy. Just do it. Rip it off like a Band-Aid. Don't drag it out for as long as I did. Because think of it this way, Macy. The end result's going to be the same, right? If you tell somebody and they're not okay with it, doesn't matter if you tell them today or if you tell them 2 years from now, they're still not going to be okay with it. So the timing of it doesn't really affect the end result. And once you realize that and kind of wrap your brain around that, then it doesn't really matter so much about the timing and when you do it, and you know, just do it. But that would be my best advice, is not to don't overthink it, because you're going to get good and bad reactions. At least it's been my experience. The good reactions are going to be from people who you never thought in a million years. would stand up for you or want to be your friend, and then the bad reactions are going to be from the people who you thought were going to be there and be your rock. And so it's a mixed bag. Like, for example, someone who posted on my Facebook post, um, I haven't talked to her since high school. So it's probably been like 11-ish years or so since I actually talked to her. And we were friends in high school. We weren't like best friends or anything, but like we didn't do anything after school with each other, but we were nice to each other. And if we had a class with one another, we'd always, crack jokes and have fun, that kind of friend. And she responded, so she left a comment on there, and I sent out a message. I Facebook private messaged everyone who left a comment publicly. I sent them a Facebook message and told them, thank you for your kind words. That really means a lot to me. And she responded, and she wants to like get together and hang out and have drinks and stuff. So that's really cool. Like, I'm possibly like reconnecting with an old friend. And so, you're going to gain people and you're going to lose people, and that's just the nature of the beast. That's tough, Craig. I can't give advice because I don't have any kids, so I don't know what that is like. My best friend is the first person I told. Family was like the last. That's right, Ash. You have to do it over and over and over again. You sound like a freaking broken record, and it just gets exhausting. And you just reach a point where you're just like, screw it, I don't care anymore, and you just tell the world. Like, you stop that telling one at a time business because it just gets frustrating and old after a while. Yeah, Ricky. I made a video specifically about that a long time ago. My boobies leaked. I had nipple leakage, which is, I kind of coined that phrase, nipple leakage. I think it's an awesome phrase. They don't really do it so much anymore, but for like the first, I don't know, 8-ish months or so, I would just randomly and sporadically spring a leak without warning. Usually in awkward places like the grocery store. Fun times. There's always hope, Firebox. That's what I keep telling myself because I've got a bad family situation too. But they also weren't your ex at the time, right, Christina? I mean, so that was kind of a big deal to tell the person that you're married to. Yeah, I can't speak for that either, Macy. I never really had any friends that were guys. All my friends were girls, and so they all took it great. I literally have like 0 guy friends. Um, Ash is probably my closest guy friend. Um, I don't have much in common with boys. Hey, Rose, I didn't see that you were on. Yeah, I wasn't always that way though, Rose. Like I said, you just kind of reach a point in your transition to where, when I first started, I wanted to like walk on, I was like walking on pins and needles around other people's feelings and not caring so much about my own. And then I just reached a point over the past couple months where I was like, my feelings matter more than theirs to me. And so I just quit caring and I just went full speed ahead. Well, I wish you the best of luck, Catherine. That is truly horrifying. Coming out is probably by far the scariest and hardest thing I've done in my entire life. You need a plaque that says that. It's not that I don't like boys and I just don't have anything in common with boys. I don't feel comfortable um like hanging out with other guys and stuff. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Like, I don't know. We're always into different things and don't have anything in common. That makes it really tough to have conversations. It's just really awkward. I don't know. I've just never had a lot in common with boys, so I never really had any friends that were boys. All my friends were girls. It's been pretty much that way my entire life. Um, and so that's who I can relate to more. I have more in common with them, and it's always been that way. Coincidentally, I'm interested in dating girls mostly. Not saying I wouldn't branch out and try things. It's just I'm more interested in dating girls or trans girls. I'm attracted to trans women. Um, so yeah, I don't know, nothing against boys. I just don't have anything in common with them. Oh, you're leaving, Valerie? Yeah, I wish you luck with that too, Morgan. It was really awesome getting to Skype with you this week. Was that this week, Morgan? I think yeah, this week has been a blur. It was really awesome getting to Skype with you when I did. I actually did a Skype call with Morgan for all those who don't know, and it was pretty awesome. Morgan's an amazing person. Hyper overcompensating. No firebox because I never thought I would actually ever transition at all. I had made the decision a long time ago that I was going to take this secret to the grave with me and never tell anybody. And so, no, I sometimes I lay in bed at night and I'm just amazed at where I am right now in my life. Sure, it's okay to ask that, John. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer it, but you can ask that all you want to. I agree with that, Ash. Society is always kind of like, sorry, my computer's like shaking because Sophie's like scratching herself and she's against my leg. But society has always kind of like held men, it seems like, above women, and like they're in a different like tier, I suppose. And yeah, I don't know, it is unfortunate. Which would be what, Macy? I don't know. I don't know if that's really necessarily true. I wouldn't. I think it's wrong to classify and say that men are just angry. Um, I was never angry when I presented as a guy. Of course, that doesn't mean that I was a guy. It's just who I was presenting. I feel like I've always been a girl, but I don't know. I'm not really an angry person. If you can guess what line that movie is from, I will do a Skype call with you this week. No one's gonna guess it. That was too ambiguous. Yep, I'm just really not an angry person. The line is, I'm just really not an angry person. Hey, Haley, happy Sunday. You always spell Sunday like an ice cream sundae, and it makes me hungry. You're an emotional boy, Ash. That's okay. I'm a very emotional girl. And so I don't know, I'm getting used to it though. I really think my body is starting to adjust to like my hormone levels now, like almost a year into this, to where I can. It's not like I don't feel so volatile, like I'm a time bomb a time bomb of emotions about to explode onto somebody. So I really think that's kind of fixing itself. No, not the Hulk. No, my view on men really hasn't changed. I feel pretty much the same way about them as I always have. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's gonna fix that short temper, Macy, but it's gonna make you emotional. Peanut butter and jelly. Hey, Lunar Princess, good to see you. Yeah, nobody's gonna get that movie line. That one's too tough. It's from a movie that was released, I think, in 2004, maybe 2005. Holy smokes, Rose, you got it. It's dodgeball. How the hell did you get that? That is impressive. I didn't give any hints at all, really, for that one. That it's like one of my favorite movies ever. So I can't remember the guy's name. It's the guy who has like the mail order bride, and their dodgeball coach is trying to make. He's like, you got to get angry. He's like, you got to get mean. And he's like, yeah, I'm just really not an angry person. And like he's like smacks him like in the crotch, and he's like, there, are you angry now? Such a dumb movie. All right, Rose. Well, I think you're on Twitter, so private message me, and we will set up a time this week to do a Skype call. And you are the winner this week. I don't think I gave one away last week. I can't remember. I really like getting to Skype with y'all and get to know y'all before. You've watched it a few times. I've watched that movie a lot. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Just so dumb. Matt and I really do like Vince Vaughn. I think I mean he plays the same character in every movie he's in, but the way he can like talk and ramble and like go off on a tangent is just hilarious. It cracks me up. Sophie, I don't know what is going on with you. So like I was playing with Sophie and like I don't know if you guys can like see the scratch. It's like really tough for me to like show an angle. She like scratched the fire out of me the other day. It's like blood everywhere, just like gushing out. Not really gushing. I would say seeping. It was more like a seeping. In case you guys wanted to know that. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Such a dumb movie. I wonder who thought of that movie to like write it. That's like literally like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The stupidity of it just amazes me. So it is finally October though, which is amazing. It's my favorite month of the year. I've entered my anniversary month. 24 more days is my 1 year anniversary on hormones, which is exciting. Just because it's dumb. I love dumb things, Ash. Dumb things are some of my most favorite things in the world. Another really funny but really offensive movie that I really like is Blazing Saddles. I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen that. But yeah, it's like dumb movies are just funny. Like I love Nacho Libre, which is just another really dumb movie. It's like you watch it and you get to the end and you're like, did I really just watch that? And then you watch it like 100 more times. Yeah, I like if they're like overly dumb, they're really good. Yeah, it was a movie just made in a different time, Macy. But it's not racist like from the point where they're like making fun of another race. It's racist to the point to where they're making fun and showing how preposterous and how stupid it is to be racist. Is like the gist of Blazing Saddles. Bye, Haley. Thanks for being here. Just thanks for being, Haley. Thanks for being. But that's what's so great about Blazing Saddles is it's not like actually being racist at like an actual race of people. It's making fun of the fact that we have racism and how stupid and preposterous it is, and that's what attracts me to it. No, I never did, Macy. Bye, Haley. So me and Ash, in case you guys didn't know, me and Ash are actually planning a collaboration together. I think it's going to be published sometime towards the end of this month, like during my anniversary week. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be awesome. It's been a minute since I did a collab with Ash, and I gotta like go find the charger of this computer because I'm about to run out of juice. I did not plan this well at all. My apologies. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see. Oh, bye, Lunar Princess, if you're still on. So you're not feeling emotional, Christina? Is that what you mean by that? I mean, like, my emotions were like one of the first things to like get the better of me when I was starting HRT a long year ago. This is me being technology challenged. You know, I can't really remember what I expected to feel about HRT, and I I guess I expected it to be like some kind of like all of a sudden I feel really different kind of thing, and that's not how it was. Like I just didn't. It was a slow, gradual change, and like the biggest effect has been on me mentally. I think to where um, it has like affected the way that like I think about things and affected just my overall like feeling of well-being. I don't know, Ash, since you're on T, did you feel like any immediate like changes or anything like that? Like in your emotions or like in the way you think or the way it makes you feel? Did you feel anything like immediately or is it still too soon to tell? I'm curious. What's printed on my shirt? It says Texas Tech, where I went to school. We lost yesterday to Oklahoma State. That was disappointing. Did you log on to a different account, Ash? Or did you just like change your name and avatar all of a sudden? Felt like puberty. That's about what it feels like. Um, we're part of the lucky group of people who get to go through puberty twice. Yay, us. Oh, yeah, you're like throwing me off. But yeah, so me and Ash are gonna do some collabs. I'm still not 100% sure what it is we're gonna be doing. We're still kind of working out those details. I threw out some ideas that now I'm not like super happy with, but we're working through, and I think it'll be like somewhere towards the end of October. Because remember, you guys, starting October 23rd through October 28th, that Monday through Saturday, which is the week surrounding my anniversary date, I'm going to spam you guys with videos. You're going to be so sick of me by the time that week is over. You'll never watch me again for like another year. I'm going to do 2 videos a day, one in the morning, one at night, and then we'll cap it all off that Sunday with the 6-hour live stream. So I'm going to make you guys tired of me. Yes, we will, Ash. We will figure it out. Yeah, so that's coming up, and then we're doing the 6-hour live stream by then, assuming that we have hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel, which is just mind blowing. I checked before the live stream, and we're like just a smidge over 900, like 902-ish, 901. So we've got about 100 more to knock out before we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. Cannot believe we are about to hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, that's not like 1,000, you know, like friends or 1,000 family members that you conned on to, you know, watch your stuff. That's like a small village of people who made a conscious decision to like click a button that says, yes, I want to see more of what this person has to say. And then you keep watching. So it's very, it's an odd feeling, I think, to realize that I'm about to hit 1,000 subscribers. When I first started this channel, my goal was to hit 100 subscribers by the first 6 months of doing YouTube, and in the first 6 months, we are going to hit 1,000. So I I underestimated myself by just a smidge. No, Firebox, I will not reveal the name that I used to go by. That is a dead name, and so I don't want people to associate that name with me. It's bad enough that people who I know in real life know what that name is, and there's some level of trust there that they're not going to continue to spread that. But I will certainly not be telling be telling my YouTube family what my dead name was. And that's just a personal decision. I mean, no offense by that. You know, like I said, you're welcome to ask me. It's just not something that I want to reveal. That's not true, Joe. Lots of people get tired of me all the time. Just ask the people that I work with. 9 hours a day with me, and they're like, thank God that's over. Thank you, MTF. You guys always say like the nicest things. Like, I don't know. I'm not like really sure how to react a lot of times. When they were doing my nails, they messed this one up. So I asked for ombre color, and this girl started doing them, and she put this nail on first, and it didn't look like it was supposed to, and so she like started grinding the acrylic off of it so that some other guy could come in and do my nails. And she ground the acrylic off of it, and then she ground in like too deep, and then she started grinding off too much of my actual nail. It really hurts. Yeah, Christian, it's not something I'm offended by if you guys ask me. Don't get me wrong. I just that's not a part of me that I want you guys to know. It's something that I've worked so hard and spent so much time to be seen as female, who I really am, and by the name Madison. And so I feel like if I were to tell you guys my dead name, then that would be like reversing that process, because then you're going to associate me with the name Madison and with that other name, and that's not what I want. If I've really strongly considered trying to write like an autobiography. I can't quite do it at this point because I'm not far enough along in my journey. Maybe like another year or so from now, I might do it. And if I do that, I might, you know, reveal what my name is. But other than that, I'm probably just never going to do it, and then pray to God it never gets out. Yeah, because Firebox, there's like a point where she was like filing it down with the grinder, and it just got down to the point where you couldn't tell if it was acrylic or my nail, and she just like kept going on it, you know? So I'm dealing with that. This one hurts. But they still all look amazing. Can you do the ombre acrylic like this, Firebox? Speaking of, also, I I got a PO box. I remember a couple live chats ago, you guys said that you wanted me to get a PO box so you guys could send stuff like letters and fan art and things like that, whatever you wanted to send. If you do send stuff, I'll open them up during some of my videos. Maybe we'll just have like one dedicated like mail time video. Just depends how much stuff I receive. But if you want to send stuff, get a pen, or actually, I could just write it in the chat. How about that? You could send things to Madison Kate. Oops, that didn't go like I thought it would. P.O. Box 6103, Lubbock, Texas 79413. I said, you guys don't have to send anything. It's just something y'all had expressed interest in. So I opened one, and it's there if you want to send something. No obligations. It's a tiny mailbox, Ash. It's a tiny mailbox. Yeah, I agree, Christina. That's how I feel. Is that my old name is it's officially like legally dead. It's not even my name anymore. So take that. But yeah, if any of you guys are like artists, I would be really curious and interested to like get like some art from you guys, so I can like hang it on the walls and stuff behind me. So when I shoot videos and live streams, you guys could like see your art on the wall. I think that'd be really awesome. Was it Wingstop, Morgan? Is your legal name Wingstop? If so, I'm moving to Germany and I'm marrying you. Well, that's okay, beautiful. Stick figures only. Stick figures look good. Is the best. But anyway, I just thought it'd be a kind of a cool way for you guys to be able to take part a little bit more in the videos by seeing like art and stuff, you know, on the walls that you guys sent, which would be really cool. You failed stick figures? That's bad. That's not good, Christine, if you failed stick figures. But yeah, so anyway, it's there if you guys want to send. Once again, no obligation. I'm not asking you or forcing you to send anything. I just opened it because it's something you guys requested. I think they have like a parcel thing where they'll just like put a little key in the mailbox hash, and then I can go open it and get like giant boxes out or something. Not really sure how that works. I'll let you know as soon as somebody sends me a giant ass box. What do you think of YouTube sponsors and streams? What do you mean, John? Like ads that I run before the live stream starts, or somebody like sending me a product and then I'm just like, try this product, everybody, and then you pay me money? Like, what are you talking about? A box of nothing. I've always wanted one of those. What would I like from the UK? I don't know, but it would kind of be cool to like have like a little collection of things from around the world, you know? Like, I don't know. Never been to the UK, so I don't know what you got. What are you guys talking about? Like sponsors? Like I could do sponsorships now, I suppose, if I wanted to. They just it wouldn't be the thing with sponsorships, right? You have to have a pretty decent sized viewership before they actually pay a lot of money. And until then, like any sponsorship deal that I cut right now, I would make like $100 off of, and it would be annoying for you guys, I think, to watch. So I don't plan on doing any sponsorship deals for a very long time, just because I don't want to dilute the quality. I don't want to dilute the content of my video and what I'm trying to say in my message with a sponsorship deal. Um, so right now I do run AdSense Google ads before the videos, and sometimes like one towards the end or something like that. Um, so I do that. Oh, Ash, like the okay, I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, so as soon as we do hit 1,000, we will do stuff like that. But it's you guys don't have like no obligation to donate money. I'm not asking you for your money. So no obligation to donate money during a live stream or something like that. But I'll start doing them. That way you'll have the option. But I'm running Google Ads um, for those. I'm also going to run Google Ads on my website once it's up and going. But you don't make a lot of money off Google Ads. It's really pathetic. It's somewhere in the neighborhood. It bounces around really from day to day, but I make somewhere in the neighborhood of I don't know, like 80 cents to $1.20 for every like 1,000 views I get on the channel, which is just not a lot of money. And I mean, you can go back and like look at all the views on my videos and add them up, and you can see that I have made like no money off of YouTube, and that's fine for now because my main focus is trying to build the channel and get all these like-minded people um, in the same place and have like a nice community and things like that. That's my main focus right now. Um, oops. And so anyway, yeah, you don't make any money off of AdSense. Something I'll probably do, but it's not going to be for a long stinking time. Is a lot of YouTube creators do like Patreons, where you set up a page on like this website called Patreon.com, and you have like reward tiers, and like if you want to like donate money to support me and the channel and things like that, then there's like reward tiers for things that you get if you do that, you know, and so on. So I might look into doing that one day, but it's probably not going to be for like a year. Just because, like I said, the viewership on this channel just isn't high enough to where it's going to make those things worthwhile. And all I'm going to succeed in doing in the meantime is annoying everybody by like every video I say, yo, give me money on Patreon or something like that. So maybe if I get like to 5,000, 10,000 subscribers, we might look at doing something like that. But once again, it just depends on the interest. I don't want to be one of those channels that annoys people and just asks for money all the time. So for now, I'll quietly sit back and collect my pennies from Google. Thanks, Google. You won the Powerball. That's awesome. Wish I could win the Powerball. So for the month of, what would you come? We came from September. The month of September was amazing for the channel. It's the best month we've ever had, and I will share with you guys some stats if you're curious about that sort of thing. I like hearing these sorts of things from other people because I'm always kind of curious. So in the month of September, whoops, yeah, in the month of September, our channel got over 22,000 views in the month of September. Which is pretty amazing. 22,000 views on my videos. For watch time, it was we did over 60,000 minutes in watch time, so that's like a lot. I don't know how many hours that is. Numbers are hard, you guys. Yeah, you guys can figure that out if you're really interested. Like 60,000 minutes of watch time, and we gained 251 subscribers, or extra additions to our family here. So welcome to the new 251. Thanks for being here. Amazon wish list. I don't know what that is. Bye, Firebox. We'll see you next Sunday. But yeah, so I was really really happy with how September turned down the channel. I feel like I'm starting to my story and my message is starting to reach more people, and that's all that I could ever ask for. 1,000 hours. So if there's like, just say 25 hours in a day for easy math, that's what, like 40 days of watch time on the channel last month, which is pretty mind-blowing to me. Like I said, that's been my main goal all along. Wasn't to try and make money or anything like that. It's because I feel like I have a story to tell and a message to spread. And so that's why I want the channel to get bigger so that I can better do that. I put items on a wish list, so like I put things that I want to buy but I don't, and then you buy them for me. That seems a little weird. I'm capable of buying my own things off Amazon. I'm not one for like charity or a handout. Like that's not what I'm looking for. Like I said, my goal is to build a community of like-minded people who like getting together, and we all share the same beliefs and values and the same interests and want the same things. That's been my goal. Hi, Jason. I mean, I'm not wealthy by any means. I'm just middle class, but you know, I'm capable of buying the things that I need and that I want. I don't have to depend on you guys to do that. Hence why I'm asking for things like fan art in the PO box, because that's something I can't do. I suck at drawing. Hey, awesome. Thanks for the sub, Jason. Wonder what number you were. Were you like number like 903 or something? I was just talking about how close we're getting to 1,000 subscribers. And when we do, we're going to do a 6-hour live stream, hopefully on October 29th. And it's going to be great. You are number 903, my friend. Everybody, round of applause for Jason, Mr. 903. I assume Mr. If it's not Mr., I apologize. And please let me know. Yeah, Christina, I agree. Like, I think, yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it wouldn't be nice to be able to like make a living or something from this, you know, one day, but that's so far off in the future that trying to like ask people for money and things like that now is just not, I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cool. My apologies, Jason. Well, welcome to our family. Very happy to have you here. We do live streams every Sunday at 7 p.m. Central, and we just get on here and I ramble for a bit, and people kind of like chat with me, and it's just kind of an open forum type thing here, and we don't take ourselves too seriously. But it's a good way for me to like have better connection and lines of communication with you guys. All right, what else you guys got for me? Hit me with some more questions if you have any. I'm gonna answer this text message that just came through really quick while y'all are thinking of some good stuff. I'm running out of things to say. So where are you from, Jason? Are you from the US? Or are you from some exotic location around the world? I'm in Texas right now. I always like to know where people are from. I'm curious about those sorts of things. In the US. Hello, fellow American. Yeah, and beautiful. I think Patreon is like the only fair way to do it because I can make like content specific for Patreon. So it's not like I'm asking for money and getting nothing in return and giving you nothing in return. I'm giving you like extra videos, extra content, or doing things like, you know, like reward tiers or something, you know, like if you donate this amount of money, you get to do this and I'll do this for you kind of thing. So it's not like a handout. It's like you're supporting somebody who that you like and you care about and you want to see more videos, and you're also getting involved with them on a more personal level. So that's why I'm not opposed to Patreon. I'm just probably not going to do one for a long time. I actually I started the Patreon page just to secure my name, so somebody wouldn't steal the real Madison Kate. So I have one, but it's not public, and it won't be for probably at least a year because I'm just not interested. Yeah, they do things like I've thought about maybe doing like you know, if you donate like $30 or something like that, then you get like a T-shirt and something, or I don't know. Do y'all actually donate to Patreons to anyone else that y'all watch? I'm just curious. You run a freaking marathon? That's ridiculous. I'd like to run a marathon, but it's an awfully long ways. That's ridiculous. Like I said, maybe once the channel gets to maybe like 5 or 10,000 subscribers or something, I'm not in any hurry to do it. For one, I don't have the time right now to set it up and make extra content for it. I'm committed to producing content on the YouTube channel, so I'm just not in any hurry. Maybe next year or something, who knows? Right now my focus is getting my website built and making YouTube videos for you guys. Been trying my darndest to stick to like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule and then live streams on Sundays. But as you guys have noticed, I've been failing miserably at that. Sometimes it's like Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, like it was this week, or sometimes it's Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or it's a mess. But I'm trying to get 3 videos and a live stream out for you guys every week. But that's my main focus. That and trying to build out the website, which is just something extra cool that you guys will have and a resource for you guys. It doesn't cost anything. It's totally free. I'm not doing it for the money. Like I said, I think it'd be really cool, like, just to have a nice community of like-minded people who we all share the same beliefs. And so far, it looks like that's working because I'm sitting here tonight with all of you fine people. All right, so what are you guys going to be for Halloween? This is getting serious because Halloween is approaching and I don't have a freaking clue about what I'm going to be. And I'm kind of panicking. Well, that's odd, Rose. I will see if I can find a message box on you. I will never find you in this mess of people. But yeah, I'm really starting to panic about Halloween, you guys, because I don't know. Like I usually have these things planned out like by August what I'm gonna do, and I don't have a clue. So I'm kind of panicking. I just sent you a message, Rose. You've never dressed up for Halloween before? Halloween's the greatest holiday in the history of holidays. How could you have not dressed up? Come on. Are you calling Catherine old, Christina? Catherine, I think she's calling you old. I'm not really sure yet. You should be a pirate. So actually, I was a pirate one year, like 10 years ago, 9 or 10 years ago, right? And I have the costume still. And like last year, Krispy Kreme Donuts did like this thing for like, apparently there's like a national dress like a pirate day. And if you wore like a pirate costume, they would give you like a free dozen donuts or something. And so I dressed up like a pirate on like a Wednesday morning before I went to work, and I got free donuts and I took them to work. That's how you make friends, guys. Sometimes you have to sacrifice your dignity and dress like a pirate to get free donuts. That's a heck of a quote. Somebody should like make a meme out of that quote. Do I play games? What kind of games, James? Or James. Sorry, Jason. What kind of games are you referring to? Because yes, I do play games. To like board games, card games, video games. Hi, Rose. Um, what kind of games are you referring to? Do you want to play a game? I love the Saw movies, by the way. They're good. Hello, Jason. Do you want to play a game? All the games. I want to play all the games. I play I like really cheesy board games, I suppose, like Settlers of Catan, things like that. Risk, I like to play Risk. Um, Card games, I like card games. I'm not picky on them. I like spades. Um, I also have been known to play Magic the Gathering from time to time. I will go down. We have a game store where I live, and I'll go down there maybe like once a month and do like a Friday night Magic draft or something like that. It's kind of fun. Not really big into video games, although I do love me some Pokemon Go. But yeah, well, you guys, it is 8:15 my time, and I think we are probably going to go ahead and wrap this live stream up. Thank you all so much for being here. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. It was awesome, a lot of fun. Hey, we should do it again next Sunday, same time. Don't forget. And until next time, be kind and make good choices, you guys. See ya.